Is this right here the answer to practicing your short game at home and down at the driving range, the Blast Golf? So I've now tested this for about 2 months now, and I'm going to say it is 100% worth the money because it gives you some real-time feedback. Okay, I'm going to show you how I've been using this for my own game, but also to help my clients too. One thing I actually want to make really clear right now, I am not paid, or this is not a paid ad, anything to do with this. It's just something that I've been using, and I think it's just a nifty piece of kit, and like I say, worth the money. Right, okay, so short game down at the driving range, you can really feel like you're just chipping balls away and, well, not actually getting any value from it. Almost like, this is what I feel is, I'm wasting golf balls. Driving ranges have got to be me blasting it down there. And well, hit that thumbs up button if you are in that category, because I know I am. So, when I'm down at the driving range, what I've been saying to my clients, link up your blast, and I got them to link it up when I have been with them. Dial into the pitching area, and I'm just going to make sure we're connected over here. And you're going to see on the side of the screen here, in the 5 golf balls, some real-time feedback. Because, right, the chip shot that we all absolutely, gives us the quivers, and we absolutely hate, is that thin. That knife where we start playing table tennis across the green, okay? So on here, we can see if we're not hitting down enough, we're catching it a bit thin, and then in some good parameters of when we are hitting down. So 5 balls away here, actually getting some useful practice. Now that felt nice, but was it nice? Okay, nearly, a little bit too much on the down. Okay, ball number 2. Now I think in short game practice, it's always good to vary up what length of shot we're hitting. So let's go towards that flag here and see if we can get it within that green. That felt pretty good. Right, absolutely spot on inside the green. So I'm just going to hit one more now. I'm going to try and get too shallow on this one. So too much sort of working the club up this way, and just explain to you why this U is, one, a great feedback tool, but also good to sort of picture. Okay, here we go. It's a little bit thin. Towards the bottom of that U. Let's try and get it a bit thinner again. Here we go. Okay. Absolutely prime example on the side of the screen here. Too much on the up. So let's explain this. Let's jump down on the knees to look at this. So I just want to delve into this for 30 seconds. So on the screen, you could see that U, couldn't you? Something like this. And you had that sort of green bit here where you were getting it perfect on the angle of attack. Now, our ideal situation is that this club head would travel down this yellow and strike down on this golf ball, okay? We don't want it too much, but where most of us fall is too much on the up. So this club traveling too much in this direction, leaving us open to sort of catching it towards the bottom grooves, a little bit thin and just not nice. Okay, so really nice and simple. We're trying to picture that U slightly down, catching that ball, then bruising that turf. Bruising it being a really nice thought. Let's now move on to some putting. Let's now go on to some putting. And you might think this is absolutely the strangest thing ever to practice down at the driving range. Well, in the past, I have thought that. And at home, I have not really wanted to practice my putting either. So when we're practicing our putting, there's 2 real things you've got to make sure you've got right? Your tempo. We don't want it to be short and long, or the worst thing in the world is that de-acceleration into the golf ball. And then also where our face is pointing. So using this app we've got here, I want you just to hit a few putts, working on something really nice and simple. A 2-to-1 ratio on tempo, and trying to get this face angle at impact bob on 0. So I'm going to hit just across this mat here. Let's see if I can do it. when you're at the range, how I would sort of build this into a practice session or even at home, hit a few chips, then hit a few putts away. And what we're looking for, as I said, is nice and simply 2-to-1 ratio on tempo. And then can we get this face angle impact to be pointing much more to target? And what I found with a lot of my clients was they didn't realise, actually, I was bringing my face open all the time, or I was having it a little bit closed, so i.e. pushing or pulling putts. So hopefully that's a real good insight on the Blast Golf, how I've used it with some of my clients, and well, a great way to practice your short game down at the range or even in your back garden. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tech video here on Elliott Golf.